welcome everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. And we're getting a little vibey in the house. Home. Yeah, you got it. Just so glad to be with everybody on this beautiful New Year's Eve. This is Simeon coming to you live. We are coming to you live from the PraiseTracks.com, home of the joyful sound. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah. And home, you were right. I'm actually playing Vibe. I'm playing Vibe from UJam and just learning a lot about it. So we're going to explore Vibe and a lot of other things today. But I don't want to, I feel this feels good. Yeah, I enjoy playing along with these tracks. And this is his latest track, The Secrets of the Fireplace, A flat minor. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Okay, let's get started here. This is amazing. Wow. Okay, so welcome everybody. Welcome everybody to what's going to be the last live stream for this year. You know, I had to do that. You know, everybody does that. It's just amazing. What a year this has been. What a year this has been for all of us. It's been really crazy, and that's why I have a theme. I have a theme for everything. It seems like that the theme for this year, this coming year, 2023, is joyful expectations, because with what we've seen the past, 2020 just kicked off just so many different things in our world, and so I'm just praying, hoping and praying that 2023 will bring so many more joyful things into our lives. No, we'll be back. We'll be back next year for sure. But but while we're here, let's just go ahead and just take a look at UJam Vibe. I mean, I've had this for a little while, but it's just didn't know exactly when we could do it. Okay, I am in the United States, and so this is like, what UJam does is that their plugins really create. Well, thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate that support, man. Thank you. Yeah, we need it. We appreciate it. UJam has always made plugins that make it easy for those who might not be very proficient at guitar or drums or piano, that you can have these plugins that kind of help you spark ideas and do things that you might not be able to do at the moment. And actually, Peter Georges, he actually was a part of Steinberg early on and was a part of the Virtual Guitarist series, which was my first introduction to this type of library. And then he just went on, partnered with Hans Zimmer, doing a lot of amazing things. So let's just take a look and see what Vibe is all about. We've got a lot of special things going to happen in this live stream as well. And I just, just a shout out to everybody. Thank you for all the support. And also, just make sure the audio is going good. Just let me know how that's going and the balance and all of that stuff. But here is, it's vibey, man. It's vibey. And we've got 2 copies that we're going to give away today. So if you signed up for the Wheel of Fun, you're going to be eligible for that. Thank you, Bernardo. Oh, I love Rio de Janeiro. I've been there a couple times, not long enough to really, do a lot of things, but I just love Brazil. I love the people there. But here is, okay, great, Michael. Thank you. I appreciate that. So this is basically their interface. And the good thing is with UJam, they've kind of come up with a really unified type of interface that makes it easy to get around. I've got it in instrument mode now, so that way that I can play it. So the engine is not active there. So let's go ahead and turn on the player. And what the player does, it just opens up so many different things. So we're gonna pick a key. Let's check out a couple of these. Run into harmony. Let's just check some of those out. And we'll just pick a key. Let's play, okay, key of C. Isn't that nice? You can almost write a song with these progressions here. And the key switches down here, these alter the complexity and the style. Oh man, Steph, thank you. I'm so glad you can hear now. I can hear you now. I can hear you now. And it's intelligent when you pick a key. It will intelligently do the minors. So we know if we're playing in the key of C, and we go to A, if we play an A, just one finger, it'll play an A minor. And if you do an E, it'll also do an E minor. So it's intelligent enough where it knows kind of like how to voice the chords. Yeah. And the mod wheel adjusts the complexity. It's gonna, the more you push it up, it's gonna play more. It's gonna get busier. Yeah. That's really nice. And let's go to another one. Let's go to funk guitar. And here we go. Let's see. Let's go to E. Let's pick a key. Let's go to E natural. And of course, this syncs with your DAW tempo. And we can just check different styles here. And the complexity, the busyness. Let's push it up. Yeah, that's really cool. Let's check out another one. Unpredictable atmosphere. Here we go. And you've got effects. So we've got, and they're all macro effects as well. So we've got like the finisher effects. We've got a remix. And what this does, it puts it through some different processes, granular effects and that kind of thing. So this is actually a reverse. And then we've got the ambience. And it's just like a complex reverb system. But the thing is, they're very simplified as far as being in the macro. So you just have one knob that controls a lot of parameters. So it just kind of helps you to get things set and pretty quickly. So let's just hold this down. Let's go to E flat. Yeah, you hear all this crazy stuff going on. And this is just to kind of create ambiances and just different things. That's amazing. And let's just turn these down, these effects down, and we can just hear what it's doing. let's just crank them up a little bit. So it's reversing some of those notes. That's really cool. And then Angry Bassman, let's check that out. And let's go back to E. Let's go back to E. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, wow. Yeah. The styles, Steph, the styles are not editable per se. I don't see any way that you can actually edit the patterns, but you can edit like the just the effects. And again, it's all just kind of under the hood type of things where you just have very limited control over exactly what's going on under the hood. But what you can do, like for some of these patterns, you can drag. Let me see if I can get. You can drag the MIDI files out, and I've not experimented with this very much. Just trying to learn about how to do that. So the theory is that you can. Let's see. Let's just play that E minor chord here, and there's these six dots here that that when you click and drag on those, that actually generates the MIDI file. So I'm going to try this. So just drag this out. I'm going to drag and drop it on a keyscape thing. Okay, so this is what happens. So now that pattern gets dropped in line here. And let's see. I'm going to solo this and play this in. So this is keyscape I've got dropped in. I'm going to drag it all the way to the beginning. And let's just hear what that did, what I just dropped in there. So here we go. I'm going to solo this so you can just hear the part that I just dragged in. And so what you can do now is that you can open that up in the piano roll and you can further customize the pattern. So you can just lay the chords down and the patterns that you want, and then go back and actually edit those further. So I guess that's a form. That would be a form of editing to me. That's the only way I know you can actually get down and edit those patterns like that. And then the other thing is, okay, let's see what we've got. Let's go back. You've got different characters for the piano. Soft, round, like a bell tone, like more of a Rhodes, and then you can just got all kinds of different things going on with that. So let's check out another pattern here. And if you haven't seen the official walkthrough from UJam, it is hilarious. So you got to check that out. It's Raining Bells. And I like this too because we've got some categories, strong and bold, and pads, atmospheres. So you can kind of have some more fine, more categories, more abilities to find what you want. So this is using the bell piano. This is kind of nice. So I'm going to change the key to E flat. And this is cool too. If you look here at universal voicing, you can click on it and it has 3 modes. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. Let's see. Yeah, it has 3 modes. You have simplified voicing, you have complex voicing, and universal voicing. And so let's put it on complex voicing and see what happens. So it chose a D flat 6 when I did that. So it's just kind of playing around with different things. Yeah, and now it adds the bass with these as you go up to this style. And then the black keys. Now let's go back to a simple, one of the simpler styles. The black keys are actually like fills. So I'm gonna hold this down. Now let's hit one of the black keys and it'll throw in a fill. It'll kind of change it up a little bit. Like a little flourish or a little fill. Yeah, so that's cool. But for me, I think you can have all of that. You can have all of the gadgets and all the performance things. But if the piano sound is not good to begin with, it's just like, well, what's the use with that? So we can go in and we can slide this over to instrument, and this allows us just to play it like any other virtual piano, and that's what I just really am impressed with. And let's see. And then we've got the ping pong ambiances and stuff. So picking a preset here, like Run into Harmony, it's going to set up some of these different things going on here. I like the sound. So you got the soft. And then around. It's amazing. And then we could just play around with these different finisher presets. Let's go to the, I like the remix things. We can go to Granular Paradise. And the more that you pump that knob up, the percentage, the more of the effect's gonna just really lay into the sound. Now this is just without anything. Shane, I do not think it has a standalone. I don't think it has a standalone version. I haven't seen one. But of course, you can put it in Unify, which does have a standalone version. So Bark, let's check out the Bark here. Yeah, listen. it's just got some character to it. It's got some really neat character to it. So let's go to hype and just check that out. So this is like one of those dyno piano. Now let's put the color on the finisher. Let's do the, wow, hi-fi chorus. Let's just crank that up a little bit. Outer space, why not? And we can just dial it back a little bit, just so it's a little subtle. I think for me, I would go for this for the sound of the piano, because it's got just a very, very cool way of presenting so many different layers of the electric piano. And then with the, I guess with the intelligent engine, with the performance engine, it's like I would use it, you know, to help maybe get some ideas or something, or like if you were stuck, you know, you pull up maybe one of these, one of the styles, and be able to just, let's see, let's just go into just one more of these player things, and tasteful treatment, let's just say. So sometimes if you're stuck on something, having a tool like this helps to put you in a different mindset, because it's taking another musician. It's like bringing another musician in, and they're kind of jamming with you and giving you ideas. So it takes you places that you would not necessarily have thought of yourself. Yeah, listen to that. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. While we're here, I want to go ahead and just show you their acoustic piano. Now, this was the first entry in the into the virtual pianist, and I was just like, same with Vibe. I was real impressed with the core sound of the piano. Yeah, so it's like, it's right there, just that. And the same thing here, and that is what I appreciate too, because the Virtual Pianist series and all of their instruments, they really want to make it easy for you to get around it. And so you've got the same thing. You've got Emotion, which is a softer piano, and then you've got the Ballad. The sounds are just there. Power. So it's more up front. And then even Plastic. So it's great. You've got the sounds, and then you come in and you have the player, which is so fun. So let's try a strong and bright, happy mood. It's fun. Early last week, it was 25 below. It was dark and there was lots of snow. It was blowing winds at 40 and 50 miles per hour. But I was with you, and that's all that mattered. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here. I'm so glad, my love, that I have you so very near. Ba-do-do-day, ba-do-do-day. It was 25 below on Christmas Day. You see what I mean? It was 25 below on Christmas Day. I started the fireplace. I'm so glad we have gas. We've got a love 37 years. It's got to last. I don't care what this world does on the outside, as long as I have you by my side. It was cold outside, but it was warm inside. Oh my goodness. And the hook, you know. It was 25 below on Christmas Day. That's great. That is great. You know what? You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. Thanks UJam. Thank you, UJam, for sending me these. It's just a lot of fun. Wow. A lot of real cool. Okay, so who wants a copy of Vibe? And I'm sure that I'm going to be doing some more with them. And make sure you use the links in the description. Some of those links really help continue to support the channel. And always let the developer know that you're enjoying the content. It really helps. Oh man, oh that's my sweet baby. I love you. I love you, honey. You know, and Debbie said, you know, expect the unexpected. You know, you're married as long as we have been married, and it's just been a wonderful adventure. And she says, you know, hey, listen, with you have to expect the unexpected. So, but let's give okay. Let's see what happened here. I've got okay, an error occurred. Okay, so. Let's just refresh this. Let's refresh the Wheel of Fun here. Let's see what we got. There we go. So let's try this again. There we go. So we are going to spin the Wheel of Fun for 2 copies of Vibe. And the Wheel of Fun is going to be reset. So after this live stream, I'm going to reset the Wheel of Fun going into next year. So so you're going to have to, after the first of the year, go ahead and use the link below to go ahead and re-sign up for the Wheel of Fun for what's coming up. And then I'm going to refresh it every once in a while. So that way we're going to allow more people to participate and enjoy the fun. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. And we're still in a Christmassy sort of mood here. Well, it's a wonderful Christmas time. Les Fuller. Les Fuller. Okay, so I did not have my piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to write these names down. Excuse me. Yeah. Congratulations, Les, and happy New Year. Okay, so here we go. This is for another copy of Vibe, courtesy of UJam. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You don't know what's going to happen. Jay Stribling. Okay. So I'm going to write that down. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations. And then we're going to say goodbye to the Wheel of Fun for now. But believe me, it's going to be coming back. It's going to be coming back. Okay, so now let's move on to the wonderful world of Pianobook Artist and Pianobook itself. This past year has been really, really amazing with watching the Pianobook community grow. You have the Advent calendar is still alive with 25 new instruments, and then okay, and this was kind of a surprise for me. They released another artist library, and it's from Fred Poirier, and this is called Afterglow, and this is what we're going to take a look at next. And well, before we do, let's just check. Well, no, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And you know, this live stream is on Friday, December the 30th. So you still have time to save. I'm going to just go and pull this up because some of you might not know that this is happening. So Spitfire Audio, their winter sale is still going on. So you have until January 2nd to save 40% off of everything on the Spitfire site. That includes originals. That was amazing. So you can get one of the originals titles for $17. They're normally $29. So off of everything, and even this latest library from Pianobook Artist, you can save on that until, let's see, what is it? Yeah, January 2nd, which is which is pretty soon. Let's see. Yeah, it's Monday. So you have until Monday to still take advantage of some of the stuff going on with the Spitfire sale. It's the first time that they've ever done 40% off of the entire Spitfire catalog. So it's incredible. So let's just see what this is about. This is some beautiful guitar textures, and what I've been hearing is just, it's fabulous. You've got 15 custom textures. You've got DIs, different amp techniques. Make sure you watch Fred's. Okay. Hold on. Oh, there. Let's see. Come on. Okay, hold on. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. New camera. New camera. And yeah, new camera. There's an interesting story about this new camera. It's a GoPro 10 Black, and it's a very interesting story behind that. This is definitely live, Steph. Absolutely, definitely live, and that's what I love. I love it. So let's go ahead and pull up Afterglow, and just look at this beautiful instrument here. And it is Contact Player compatible, so you do not have to have the full version of Contact. So you have Afterglow, you have two main NKIs, the electric guitar, and then the textures. And so we're going to go just into Afterglow and just see what happens here. You've got 8 different articulations here. And then let's just start with the longs here. So this has a mix of the modern vintage and the DI all together. And we can crank up this modulation with the mod wheel. Really cool. Let's go to muted. Let's just check that out. You know, Steph, I'm going to have to take a look. I'm going to have to take a look at exactly what's going on with the... Okay, you know what it does? Okay, I tell you what it does. I remember, I watched the walkthrough. So what modulation does, it's kind of like a dynamic. It's kind of like a dynamic setting. So if you have it all the way down this way, it's going to, the soft layers are going to be soft. And as you dig into it with velocity, they get louder. But if you have, the more that you push the modulation over to the right, it sort of compresses the low, I guess the soft tones or the soft velocity layers, and it kind of makes it all, it raises the soft layers and makes them just as loud as the loud layers. So if you have it all the way up, no matter what you play, all of the layers are going to be at the same volume, the soft and the loud. So it's basically like a dynamics compressor. So all the way to the right, all the dynamic layers are at the same level. All the way to the left, you're going to have a full dynamic range velocity. And velocity, again, is the key to getting the most out of, you know, not only this library, but especially piano libraries. That is the key. Dialing in the sensitivity of your keyboard to the instrument is going to give you so much better results. Okay, let's go to long duo. And then with this, he took the samples and then he took them and pitched them down, and then panned them this way. So you get a wide. It's good to see my friend Dirk. That's a lot of fun. Okay, long ensemble. Let's throw some chorus on there. I'm loving these guitar tones. They're just beautiful. Isn't that nice? That's so nice. And Myriad, and like I said, I'm just exploring with you guys. Oh, so these are like some just kind of, wow. That's nice. And harmonics, Myriad. then we've got control over the tone. And then having the three perspectives is really cool. Let's go to evolution, check that out. Okay. Yeah, so when I see something that says like evolution or evolving or something, it's just like, okay, don't move away from it too fast. Let's just kind of wait and see what happens. Pauly D, good to see you, man. Bless you. And the plate reverb just gives it a nice little shimmer and sparkle, a little decay. Let's throw on the church reverb here. That's really nice. Yeah, Jeremiah. Yeah. So watch. So I'm gonna hold this chord. That's why sometimes these guys, they put these beautiful secrets in, and if you move too fast, you'll miss it. So here we go. Watch this. Listen, and then all of a sudden, here it comes. Yeah, Dennis, I think what he's done, he's actually these are kind of like aleatoric, just kind of like I guess they do it in string libraries a lot, where they're kind of played these random strum types of things. Yeah, this is actually being performed in the sample. Yeah, so it's just like hitting that. So Jeremiah, probably what happens is, I bet you they find a part once you get past the main thing that it'll kind of loop a section of it. Because I'm holding that down. Yeah, it is. He's performing this. Yeah, this is not being generated by an effect, and that's what makes it so alive. Beautiful. Very beautiful. Now let's go into the textures and just check some of those out. Oh, that's coming. That's coming. So let's go and drop down the textures and look at that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that would be cool. That there's like a random offset. I think that makes a lot of sense, C Fox. So let's check out some of these textures. Now these are processed. It's just gorgeous. And the modulation, same thing, I think. Okay, yeah, the modulation here does brings some different layers and things in. It's very beautiful. And then, of course, what I do all the time when I get a nice pad, let me just see something here. So let's bring up Vogue and just go to the instrument and go to let's go to emotional piano and with an ambience here. Let's go to something, rooms and halls. Let's go to just like a creamy, dreamy. And now let's just layer that Afterglow guitar on top of that. Yeah, there we go. All it takes for me is give me a beautiful texture and a piano. And Klinger Vocal Studio, thank you so much. Thank you so much for becoming a joyful member. I appreciate that. Man, that makes me joyful. That makes me joyful. Okay, now let me make sure I detach the, what I do is in Cakewalk, I just MIDI echo the track, and that way it lets me layer things quickly. But sometimes I have to remember to unclick that because it'll keep going. So let's just go back to Afterglow just a little bit. Here we go. Let's go to another one of these. Let's go to lo-fi pluck. Lo-fi pluck. Let's see. Wow, that's cool. That's kind of quirky and cool at the same time. Okay, Rainy Afternoon. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I've had some viewers say, use the mod wheel more, and so I'm going to try. Yeah, this is a part of that crazy sale. So $29. Yeah, this is amazing. It's an amazing value, and you're supporting a wonderful musician and developer. Yeah, Fred has some absolutely beautiful libraries, and make sure you check out his Pianobook area. Because he has a lot of beautiful free instruments, and most of them have, you have to have the full version of Contact, but with this one, no. But for $29 during the winter sale, it's absolutely a wonderful instrument. And then you can just layer this with another instance or a couple of instances. We've got some tape saturation we can throw in there and just make it a little darker. And then the key switches down here will take you through the different textures. I think that's neat. 80s are back. Okay, we've got to check that one out. Oh yeah. Okay. And then we can adjust the attack. This is wild. We can just be here all day. It's just amazing. I'm gonna throw that church reverb on. I love just getting it big. And let's just do a couple more submerged voices. It's just like there's a surprise behind every corner. Steph, thanks for reminding me. And you're hearing a lot of that tape saturation there. We dial the mod wheel back down. Wow. One other thing I want to show you is, and thank you, Fred, for this amazing instrument. This is just so beautiful. And the links are going to be in the description. I wanted to show you another guitar that just came out, and this is something that Christian Henson did in Air Studios. I think he had a whole block of time, and so this is just like a free guitar from Christian. And let's just take a listen to this. Let's see. Here we go. And this was recorded at Air Studios, and they had mics placed up in different places around there. And this thing is just, Air Studios is an incredible place. Let's see, let's get some more oomph out of this. Yeah, Epic Guitar is free from Pianobook. But Afterglow is a Pianobook artist library, so you have to make sure that you check that out. Okay, I'm gonna drop this down. Let's see, Pianobook, Epic Guitar. I know I have it here. Yeah, here we go. So we've got longs. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get my level up just a little bit. Here we go. It's a lot of air, I would say, because they put some amps, they put some Marshall stacks up in the gallery at Air Studios and mic those. And so this is what, I'm just gonna turn these close and room mics off, and turn the ambience off as well. And yeah, here we go. So this is the room, the gallery. And that ambience you hear is actually, okay, wow. So you open this up and you have a lot of different, more things you can do. The attack and release of the different mic signals. So this is like, I'm not adding any additional reverb. So this is actually the ambience at Air Studio that you're hearing. Now let's go to the close mics and hear that. That's pretty wild. And then they've got another signal on the floor level. Let's check out another one of the presets here. Yeah, let me see what we got, what we can do here. I think that's like the okay, so this preset was longs with effects. And then now we've got one that is longs, no effects. There we go. That's it. That's it, Dennis. Off. Yeah, Air is just such a wet. Now let's crank up that ambience. And take the, just listen to the gallery. Yeah, Pianobook can be overwhelming a little bit because there has been such an amount of new instruments that come along. That's really cool. And then we've got some tremolos and yeah. So we've got, we have pianos, and then we'll have electric pianos, and then we'll have guitars. And so this is kind of like some of the guitars that we're doing here. And we've got some mutes. Yeah, and it's going through those delays. So that's a lot of fun. Let's just see what we've got, if we've got anything else here. Then we've got staccato, no effects. That's really cool. So make sure you check out the links to check out Epic Guitar, and of course, man, I would highly recommend picking up a copy of Afterglow, supporting Fred and what he's doing. I tell you what, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna stretch out some things, and then when I come back, we're going to visit with the Orchestra Complete 3. And before I go, before I go, we're going to give a copy of Afterglow. Let's give away a copy of Afterglow, and then we'll take a quick break. So, so are you ready? Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And thanks to Spitfire Audio and Pianobook for providing a copy of Afterglow, and they're amazing instruments. I'm very excited I'm expectant. There's just some excitement for me about what's coming in 2023. And we are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Anti-static. Anti-static. Congratulations. Let's see. Congratulations. Congratulations. And Clive, yeah, thank you so much, man. Yeah, it's amazing, an amazing library. And congratulations. And let's check this out. Let's just take a quick break, and I'll see you on the other side. And we'll just look forward to diving into the Orchestra 3 and a visit from the Snowman. So we will be right back. Welcome back. We're on the other side of this amazing live stream. Wow. I just can't thank everybody enough for all of the love and the support. Again, this is Simeon if you're just joining us. And if you are here for the first time, go ahead and subscribe. We've had a couple of subscribers during this live stream and a couple of joyful members. Yeah, so thank you so much for that. And I think on the last live stream, let's see, we don't want to... So someone was asking, and so C3PO's over here. He's keeping guard on everything. Yes, yeah. So just a lot of fun. And then if you notice, my sister gave me a little baby Boba Fett for like a little surprise, fun Christmas gift, and he's sitting over here. Sitting precariously on the shelf, so a lot of fun. Okay, so let's get going. Secrets of the Fireplace. Yeah, that's funny. I love the way he comes up with these names. Okay, so I get surprised a lot of times when companies, they come out with either a new library or they update, they update something, and then all of a sudden I get I'll see a tweet or something. It's like, oh my gosh, they've just released something new, and they just released the Orchestra Complete 3. It's been a couple of weeks ago, I think, that this has been released, and with these releases, they always add something new, and this release, it's called the Woods of the Woods of the Wild. So they went in and they re-recorded the woodwind instruments. They went ahead and redid the recordings there. You have some different things that they've done. They've also worked on the performance legato, and this was done by Best Service and Sonuscore. And they've got some special they've got some special sales going on, and make sure you use the link in the description to go to Best Service, because that will help us. And I'm thankful for Best Service and Sonuscore. I've loved working with them over the past year or so. So let's just take a look. And there's no way that we can really go through every detail of this, but I just want to kind of just hit this and show you a little bit about what's going on with the Orchestra 3. They also added something cool with their Ensemble engine. And it's contact player compatible. And you look over here, and we have different categories: strings, brass, percussion, and then I just usually load just the Orchestra Complete, the single NKI. But you have the ability to load different sections in, and so we're going to take a look first at some of the engine, and then we'll go into the individual sections. So let's see. Yeah, I've got some other things happening down there that we're going to explore hopefully soon. So we're going to hide the browser. Okay, there we go. We'll do that. Yes, there's a choir. Yeah, they do have a choir, and I think that's in the winter. The strings of winter have voices. Yeah, they have voices here. And so let's see. And here's the browser, and the browser is, they've just went in and did so many different things. You've got all the different categories that you can filter through, and the library, the category, the meter 3/4 to 7/8, and the character, and then the presets. And let's just take a look. I'm just going to go with the moment of decision, and just kind of get started here. And one thing that I noticed is that you've got to look at the green keys. If you look at the green keys on the orchestrator, that is a fantastic way of triggering these performances. But you've got to remember that you're going to get the best results when you stay in the key ranges. And also, I have a tendency to play different inversions on the chords. So like a C chord, I'll probably play the second inversion. So it interprets it as a C over E. Or now it's an E minor because E is in the root. So now I'm going to play C in the root, and that makes it a C chord. See what happens when I play that third inversion? It puts the G over C, but I'll play the root. So I have to always remind myself, because I stretch out on the keyboard a lot. So play the root inversion, and then stay in the green zone when you're playing these. Yeah. And with the modulation wheel, CC1 controls the intensity of this. I just think that is so beautiful. Okay, let's go to another. Let's go to Majestic. So we're going to go to the full everything. Let's just go to everything, not and then go to Animated Orchestra and Majestic, and then that filters out the columns. And let's see. Let's go with Flying Colors. And again, these are so powerful, just like with the UJam instruments, is giving you starting points or inspirational things that you would not necessarily think of on your own. Sometimes you get in your head, and sometimes you need something to kind of push you in a different direction. Now see, we've got it all the way down, and you hear it just kind of percolating. And then as we move up the modulation wheel, more happens. So I'm going to go to the engine. Now look at this. So the main will tell us what we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 parts. And violin staccato, violin 2 staccato, viola staccato, double bass, and low brass. And they're just churning away. And so the violin 1 is using arpeggiator 1, violin 2 arpeggiator 2. Viola staccato is also tied into arpeggiator 2. Double bass is arpeggiator 3, and so is the low brass. So let's look at this. Look at what's going on. Yeah. Now the envelope, adjusts the intensity. It adjusts the intensity of the... It's just like having players with you. It is a lot of fun. It makes it fun. And it's just like, you know, I don't really think it's cheating. I think it's just, it's like an inspirational, it's like an idea starter. Let's go to Men of War. Oh, listen to that. Go back to the engine. And you just see all of the things going on. And having that dynamic keeps it from... Yeah, and put the root, because the root's going to be the bass. Let's see if I go to that D. So even if I play an F chord, it's going to, and if I have the C in the root, It's going to put it over the F. Very cool. And let's see. Let's go to mysterious. I love having the character of these different things. It just really helps you to find what you want. And then also you can put a little star. You can just click that little star there in the favorites here. You can actually favorite what you want. And that's always helpful to get to what you like, because this takes exploration. You've got to get in and find out. Okay, here we go. Yeah, this has got a piano in here too. You hear that? It's low. Now this is in 6/8. 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what else we can do. Let's go to magical, and let's just choose Woods of the Wild. This is some of the new Gate to Magic. And every library has its own tone, and that's the thing. You've got to find your tone. And sometimes this, they are using some of the same instruments in the Complete 3, but one of the things they did, they went back and redid the woodwind section for the Woods of the Wild. So that's what they did with this release. And they also expanded the engine a little bit. And we're going to talk about this section down here. Yeah, I think scalar is really powerful, and I'm just getting into that. I think that's kind of like a really good. It's a really good idea, because you can, and then also Sonuscore. I guess they teamed up with East West with their Opus engine, and so they helped East West develop the orchestrator. So that's something that we're seeing more of, is like scalar, and then the different ways of creating these animated performances. And I'm just getting into scalar. And this is another 6/8. Now let's just look at this new engine for just a second. Let's just see which one uses, let me solo. Yeah. So this is Arpeggiator 2. You have the normal thing that's going on here with the steps, but then you have this. And I think this is like the octave that it'll play. So I'm gonna just put these all into the same line here. Now let's just do this where you can see a little bit more what we're doing. So we've got 12 steps. So now what I'll do is that I can take each of these steps and kind of move this around, and this will actually reassign like the octave that's playing. So let's see. Or the interval, it's like an interval. Let's move it all the way down. So you can kind of tweak the range here. Let's move it like down here so we can hear what it's doing. Is it okay? Yeah, so you can kind of tweak some of that a little bit more with this updated engine. Let's go ahead, let's just choose another preset here. Let's see. Let's go to Epic Allegro. That's cool. See what I do, I just start playing like a... Yeah. That's really kind of neat. And then that engine, let's just see what... So you can just see what it's doing with that. Let's go and take a look at just some of the woodwind patches by themselves and kind of see what's going on there. So we've got flutes, and let's just go to the all articulations. And see what we got going on here. Where are we going here? Here we go. Now let's check out the legato. It's got a nice concert hall mix in there. Let's take that out, and that way we can hear the dry. It's pretty dry. Very nice. Let's go to another. Let's go to let's go to one of the oboes. Mm-hmm. We saw Mannheim Steamroller this past week, and so that's what it. That's kind of cool. That kind of reminded me of Pata Pata Pan. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Let's check out a couple more of these. They just keep, okay, so this is the oboe pure performance legato. Let's just see what that, okay, so this is just the legato from, just as its own preset. It's got a nice vibrato to it. And then woodwind ensemble. Okay, yeah, and these are more for effects. They've got them doing different things, trills. That's cool. Okay, and let's go like to an alto flute. Check out the legato for that. Nice alto flute. And then, let's see, English horn. Let's check out the English horn. It's got a nice softness to it. It's so nice. And they, you know, like I said, they went back and re-recorded the woodwind. So that's a big job for sure. And then we've got just so many different things to explore. And you know what? I think vibrato is built in. Yeah, vibrato is kind of baked into to those samples. Another cool thing that they did, they added orchestral voicings. And so what these allow you to do, they allow you to kind of pull things up and, you know, especially for guys like me that are more keyboard oriented, it kind of is helpful when you can actually hear how like the instruments should be voiced when you're playing different things. So it's like an intelligent voicing engine. So it voices them, it just voices it so I can hit this. Really nice, and they have different types of voicings here. Like this is the full sustain, and then we can go to the staccato. So it's going to use the same principle. And let's just check out some of the brass, maybe. Let's see. Brass, full sustain, and these are... really nice. So that is a little bit of the Orchestra 3. It is you know, in Specia, it's not easy. It's really not easy to keep up with everything, especially it just keeps coming. You know, it just keeps coming. It's just amazing. So you've got to kind of wrap your head around what you use all the time and what you like. Yeah, so this is just an amazing thing. Okay, so this is a little surprise. I've got a copy of the Orchestra 3 Complete, and I'm going to, somebody's going to win this today. And just a, man. So thank you to Sonuscore and Best Service for providing this for me to review and to give away. Just thank you so much for that support and generosity. And so somebody is going to walk away with a copy of the Orchestra 3 Complete today. So here we go. I'm going to fire this up. And Lord, I just pray whoever really needs this, they're going to win it, and it's going to be a blessing to them. I just appreciate being able to do this. It's just such an honor and privilege. Here we go. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow. Naciona and Generations. Okay, so my precious wife, she brought me a pad to write on, so I'm going to write that down. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to, there's just a couple more things I'm going to show, and I'm just going to just run through this this real quick. And this is something that was just really beautiful that that came across. We've all been kind of watching this, I guess, if you follow orchestral libraries and that kind of thing. We're going to just hit this real quick, but I have just been so impressed by the work that Jasper and Performance Samples has done with their libraries. I have Vista, and it is beautiful, but this has been anticipated for a while, and it is gorgeous. And if you go to the Performance Sample site, he offers some freebies here. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, so we can go here. And there's a solo cello. Let's see, let me pull this up again. Yeah, so there's a solo cello, chamber violin shorts, solo violin legato. It's just amazing what you can just download for free. All of his libraries do require the full version of Contact. So Pacific Ensemble Strings has been anticipated for a while, and he's been working on this for the past 20 months or so. So almost 2 years he's been working on these. Okay, let's see. So Jeremiah, which link? Okay, yeah, just is it on his site? Is it on his site, or is it on on the description? So just let me know, and we can make sure we take care of that. And greetings to everybody. I am so blessed. I am so blessed to be here. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this while I'm talking about Pacific Strings. I wonder. Let's see. Let me see if we can. There's just so much wonderful things going on. Let me see. Okay, let me see here. Okay, yeah, we don't want that. Okay, let's go into Pacific here. This is the 16-string legato. And you can switch from legato mode into sustains, so we can do that. I'm going to just kind of adjust this a little bit so we can see a little bit. Yeah, boom, there we go. We can see that. Let me shrink this down. Incredible. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's just shrink it a little bit more, and so we can kind of see what's going on. There we go. We'll just get this where everybody can see. Yeah, so this is just, now we can go into legato mode, or we can go into sustain mode and play these. There's just something in these. You know, Sam, I do not think you can adjust the portamento. I think it is just the, it's just baked in. It's just baked in, I think. It's got a different, you know, transition than what Vista has. Let's go back to legato mode. You know, velocities are going to be, okay, let's see. I think we can, I'm trying to see. Okay, so we can do the dynamic with CC1. I'm thinking, and we've got sample offset that we can adjust. So I think the velocity layers are mainly in the shorts, and then we use the CC1 to go through the dynamic layers. Yeah, it seems like that's true. It seems like it's more like it does slur a little bit more, but the vibrato is a little bit less. I think Vista has the vibrato is more in Vista, and let's just yeah, let's just take another listen here. Now let's just drop this down and take a listen to, okay, yeah, so we can, yeah, let's just listen to Vista real quick on the violins. And let me just see. Now let me load up Vista with its violins and see what's going on. It's just a beautiful, come on. I need to batch resave and hopefully, oh man. So when something's taken, I've got a bunch of stuff loaded in. There we go. There we go. So this is, yeah, here we go. So this is Vista's violin. So, okay, let me see. Let me make sure I am not triggering anything else. Yeah, so that's 4 viol. Oh, that's the violas. That's the violas. Let's load up the violins. Man, I'm sorry. That's the violas. So let's go to violins. And thank you guys so much. I've got a couple of special things that I'm going to show you before we end our time together. So stick around. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for subscribing and liking and doing all the wonderful things that you guys have been doing over the years. It's been such a wonderful journey. So here we go. Yeah, it's taken a little while. I should have batch resaved this before we came on, but it's just it's a bunch of stuff going on. Here we go. Now this is the violins here. And one of the things that I'm hearing like little different things, like knocks and different quirky things happening. So that's why Jasper says, not for purists. That's what you can see, that they're just full of heart. Now let's go back to Pacific. And Pacific is a much bigger library. So it's got more players. So it's a larger ensemble. Let's go. Okay, so what I want to do, let's do this. I want to go, let's just go to the bonus content that gives us the full, okay, yeah, you know, I do have to get used to some of the delay because there's like a 180 millisecond delay, but they capture that front part of the sample. So you've got to sort of wrap your head around that when you're playing, but it feels very nice. He spent so much time doing this. This is the whisper sustains, and this is a bonus patch that kind of gives you like a full ensemble. So let's just take a listen to that. This is the whisper. That's gorgeous. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to load up the, let's load up the legato and with the cello. Let's just check out the legato on the cello. And then I want to share something very special. It is on a different level. His ability to pull things out of sample libraries, because he just spends so much time, puts so much of himself into these. And then you've got to check out Blackus. He is phenomenal mock-ups. His mock-ups, his Star Wars mock-ups and things are just fantastic. And he uses a lot of Jasper's library. So this is the cello. you're playing, you feel that slight delay, and so your brain has to kind of adjust to that. But once you get into it, let's go to the low dynamic. Very nice. It just has such a huge sound to it. And then the intro pricing, the loyalty pricing is going to be, I think, until March. So that is very generous of Jasper for that. So, well, okay. Okay, so this is what we're gonna have. We're gonna have a little fun here. I thought about, let me see. Yeah, I thought about how I could incorporate some of these together, and I just learned. Okay, so like the last live stream that we did, is that somebody or a few of you guys mentioned the Snowman, and let's see. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so it's it's this guy here, and some of you guys mentioned that, and so I had never heard about it. The only snowman that I knew growing up was Frosty the Snowman, and but then doing some more research and things, this it opened up just really a beautiful world for me, and so I just wanted to do some experimenting with the theme, and let's just see something here. I'm going to see something here. Let's see. Yeah. And I'm going to use Vogue, and then one of the things that I did, I went ahead and just used a couple of patches from the Orchestra Complete. So let's see. Okay. Let me see here what's going on. I'm going to make sure I've got everything. Okay, yeah. So I did something where like the first part of the song, let's see what we got here. Okay, let me see. Let me make sure. I'm just, I'm all over the place here today, but that's the way we roll. Let's see. I'm going to see what we've got going on here. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay. Okay, so it's not letting me. Let's see. Here we go. We're going to get this. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, there we go. Okay. So you just click on the icon here. And let me pull up my favorites here. Okay. And we're just going to use a couple of patches from the orchestra, and oh gee, I don't want to move it. And see, I made the mistake of doing. Let me see what this one is. Gee, okay. Just bear with me. Okay, I think we've got it now. Okay, let's just try this. Let's just try this. So we're going to have the orchestra complete doing a couple of parts, and then I added a couple of tracks of Pacific violins, and then we've got Pacific bass coming in here, and yeah. So here we go. I'm just gonna do a dry run here and just make sure everything is looking good, and then we can just have some fun exploring the Snowman. Here we go. Here we go. Ah. Hold on a second. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Take that out here. Here we go. Let's just see what happens here. I don't have the right patch here, so let me see. Yeah, I knew something is not quite right. Gee whiz. We'll get it though. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's why. Okay, so we've got, and let's just see. Yeah, so that's why I'm glad we've got these, let's see, favorites, so we can, there we go. Okay. Oh man, that's not what I want. Okay. Yeah, there we go. It's this one here. Let's try that again. Sorry, Steph. I think you said you. There we go. There we go. Drifting over icy mountains as we fly. Children gaze, open mouth, taken by surprise. Nobody down below believes their eyes. We're walking in the we're floating in the midnight sky, and everyone who sees us greets us as we fly. That's a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. So we're at the end of another year, and what a year it's been. And I just want to thank you, everybody. I want to thank everybody. Thank all of you, just catching my breath. Now this is Vogue. This is the UJam piano. It's just so beautiful. But I am calling this year, the year of joyful expectation. Joyful expectation. We've had some challenging times, and it's like you look into another year and you say, man, what is up with this next year? And there's a song that I did with a good friend of mine, John W. Stevenson. Have worked with him on many projects before, and this song just really came to me as a really beautiful way of just kind of saying goodbye to 2022 and to have a joyful expectation of what's ahead in 2023. We've got to have that joyful expectation. Back to Keyscape for this. But I just want to share my heart with you. Thanks everybody for all the love. I could not do that, could not be where we are without the grace of the Lord and without all of your support. And so thank you. We have a joyful expectation for good. And my, I guess I also have a scripture for the year, and 2023 scripture is Psalm 139. So if you get a chance, read Psalm 139. And I have a joyful expectation for you guys. And I pray for blessings on all of you, many blessings. And so let's have a joyful expectation for good. Thanks everybody for watching, and enjoy. Happy New Year. Blessings. Father, I just thank you for blessings. Blessings on my friends. Yes. Have the answers to the questions in my mind, and I don't always know for certain the end, but I know who holds the future is holding me. I have joyful expectation. I have faith to walk this journey. I have joyful expectation of good. I have joyful expectation. I have grace for my endurance. I have joyful expectation of good. Of good. purpose of your plan. Yes. But I know that I can trust you always. For I know your good intentions are for me. Oh, yes, they are. I have joyful expectation. I have faith to walk this journey. I have joyful expectation of good. I have joyful expectation. I have grace to walk this journey. I have joyful expectation of good. Of examine my heart and know everything about me. You know when I sit down or when I stand up. You know my thoughts from afar, even when I am far away. You see me when I travel and when I rest at home. You know everything I do. You know what I'm going to say before I even say it, Lord. You go before me and follow me. You place your hand of blessing on my head. Oh Lord, how precious are your thoughts about me, oh God. They cannot be numbered. I can't even count them. They outnumber the grains of sand. When I awake, you are still with me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me. It's too great to understand. I have grace for my endurance. I have joyful expectation of good. Of good. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks so much for all of the love and support. And I look forward to seeing you in 2023. I just speak blessing. I speak joy, speak health over all of you. Blessings. Stay joyful, and I'll see you in the new year.